Hello, everybody. This is
All
Dr.
right.
J. Kamal and Spike, streaming live from Long Island, New York. Another day, another dollar, and we made a bunch of those dollars today. As I tweeted before the open, today would be a Kamal Friday. Definition of a Kamal Friday is what?
Is when we get a green Thursday, it's highly likely it's going to be a green Friday.
Yes, but a true Kamal Friday is plush green. It's not just green.
Right.
It's plush. It has.
But if it is a red Thursday, it's very high likely that's going to be a red Friday.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday was a green candle, but it was down on the day. The SPY.
Right.
You got your green candle though.
I got my green candle. Yes.
All right, so let's
So,
take a look at what I tweeted out today. That is, I tweeted Renia Pharmaceuticals, which I picked up some more of.
I
Amazon.
want to talk about that.
Every time Arenia goes down for whatever the reason, I don't care, I just buy it because I figure it'll be bought out eventually. And that's why you're in it. If you're in Arenia at this point, you're in it for the buyout, and I'm in it for the buyout. I tweeted out SPY actually, and XBI and XLF, and I don't remember. I think that was it. I only tweeted about five symbols. But if anyone has requests, we'll do more. Anyway,
So what did happen?
what?
What did happen with Arenia? Nothing happened.
Nothing. It went down on some bullshit news. The news was they hired 3 executives. It went down because people who are in Arenia are in it for one reason, to be bought out.
For the buyout. Yes.
They don't want to see people being hired for a lot of money.
Oh, I get you. So if you're getting hired, it makes it look like you're not getting bought out.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
And
We got a couple of requests.
Another one of my plays, Mario is rumbling today. That was good news. Cabinet guy points that out. All right, very good, cabinet guy. I hope you got your Mr. EO, MREO. Maybe we'll take a look at that one, even though I didn't tweet it. All right, where should we begin? Spiders?
Spy, please.
We're talking stocks, we're charting stocks. That's what we do on this show.
We don't cheerlead and we don't advise.
No, never. We don't believe in giving advice. But we do share with our opinions.
Yeah.
As always, our opinions are what?
Our opinions suck.
Are strictly our own.
Oh, you mean, yes, our opinions are strictly our own and not to be construed as advice.
And suck.
Last November, I was going to buy it.
But first they're strictly our own, and then they suck.
Well, they're like opinions, right?
They're opinions, that's all. They're opinions.
Everybody's got one.
Everyone, pretty much that's true. Everyone has an opinion, pretty much. All right, so my opinion is, and I've been giving it daily on SPY, is that we're going up to test that $400 mark between 400 and 405. If there's another leg down, I think it'll come after that. All right, so I've drawn this chart a million times, and for some reason the lines keep getting erased, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We have a series of lower highs naturally, because that's the definition of a bear market, and also a series of lower lows. Finally, we put in a little bit of a higher low on 630. So maybe we're breaking that scheme a little bit on the lower lows. We'll have to see. It don't mean a thing unless we can take out some of these lower highs. Let me draw what I want to take out first before we get to that 400 mark. Well, it's close enough. This area, 393, has to be taken out. And then I think we have a gap fill right here at 401.50. And then Professor Omar is talking about 405 being the top end of the resistance. I would even say the top end of the resistance might be a little higher, but I'm not going to argue with Professor Omar. So let's say between 400 and 405 is resistance, and support is obviously right where we bottomed at 360, 362.17, and further down at 349, which would be max pay. We both kind of agree on that we're probably not going to go past that 349 mark unless there's some kind of unforeseen circumstances. But as Kamal keeps saying, all the bad news is in already. So, there would have to be some new bad news, so to speak.
Something new.
Yeah, something new to cause it to go much below that.
All right. And let's not try to imagine what that might be.
Yeah. Well, as of now, we're at the higher end of this little trading range between 361 and 393. So I expect a challenge of 393 and a successful one, probably middle of next week. We should cross that and be on the way to testing that 40180 on the SPY. That's how I expect it to go. Let's take a look at the biotech index. We've come off the lows of $60 and we're trading at 82. We topped out at 85. That's the new resistance. And we're in this trading range, just like the spiders, just like SPY, we're at the upper end. We're sitting at the 100. The 100 is looking like good support today. We bounced off the 100. If you notice today on the XBI, we bounced off to put in a decent candle. May not have been a green candle, but it's a decent candle. Up on the day. Okay, so that's the XBI. They're targeting. Let's see. I think we're targeting $97 on this guy. That's how it looks to me. $97 would be the upper end of the trading range when it crosses 85. So from 85, I think we jump right up to 97. 90, yeah, that makes sense to me. We go across 85, like 86, 87, I think we go to 97. XBI has got some more room to run, as does SPY. XLF had a nice pop today. It had a huge gap up with a big green candle. I would expect another one of these or next week that would take us up to here, 3301. That's what I'm looking at, up to the 50. So the next little pop on the XBI, on the XLF, should take us to $33, roughly. And that coincides with the high of the recent high back here at 628, 32.87. So $33 looking like the near-term resistance here. The 50-day is 33.02. There you go. $33, no matter how you look at it. $33 on the XLF. Amazon.com, we've been expecting this gap filled all the way up here at 144, 144.60. I think we're going to get it, but it's obviously going to take a while. We have to get past 128 first, and before that, we have to get past the immediate resistance at 118. So if we break 118, we're looking at 128. Break 128, we're looking at 144. And I think that's the general direction. the trading range that we're in is between 101 and 118 on Amazon. 101 to 118. We're at the upper end of the trading range, just like we are on SPY.
We got some requests for gene editing.
SESN is in a beautiful trading range. Well, let me refresh this because this is an old chart. After hours, it's down. I don't know why. It had a pretty good candle. It was trading lower today, closing near that 96-cent mark that it put in yesterday. No, not near it. It closed at 90 cents, but not far from it. It's at the upper end of the trading range being 76 to 96 pennies, that is. And I think it stays in that trading range until it breaks out above $1 or gets taken out, so whichever comes first. I like Sesson. I've been adding to my position. I added to my position in Arenia today as well. I buy all dips on Arenia. I just give me the dip, I buy it. Today's dip especially was especially curious. It went down essentially on what you might consider good news. Picked up 3 seasoned executives, and that it went down because the buyout hopes were diminished a little by that.
Why was it diminished?
Because they're spending millions on three executives. Why would they do that if they're about to be bought? No?
Yep, makes sense.
So that's the thinking there. But my thinking is, yum, yum, I got a bargain. I bought it at about 10 bucks. So I added to my collection at 10 bucks. I'm happy with my addition today. I think eventually it will get bought out, or will just move up by itself back to the $20 level. I think it's definitely going to close this gap eventually at 16.25. So I'm very bullish, Arenia. Buy the dips. That's what I do. As always, do your own due diligence. Our opinion is strictly own, not investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting, and please subscribe to this show so that we can see you again. Otherwise, you'll never find us because we're very good at hiding. We're elusive. Are we not?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we're on at 4, 4:15, 4:30. Sometimes we skip a day. Sometimes we're on at 3:30. Never know with us.
We lose it on our paycheck, right?
Yeah, right. So there you go. I think we covered a lot of ground. Who's here today? Tim is with us. Linus. Nice green today, says Linus. AstraZeneca is buying out Mario, Biopharma, July 18th. Is that a prediction or the truth? I have no idea. I didn't look at the headline. I didn't look at the news. I think he's probably a prediction, right?
So
I'm guessing. I don't know. Trills says thanks for the VLD tip last week. Do we give out tips?
no,
We don't.
definitely not. Just opinions.
Just opinions. So we no such thing as. I appreciate the thanks, but it's not a tip. We just charted it and made people aware that Kathy Wood is buying it like crazy. That's all we did. Amario says cabinet guy, and he says it's rumbling, and he wants us to chart edit and Mrs. and MRNS. Let's just chart edit and call it a day. Edit is my least favorite and my smallest investment of the gene editing plays, but it's one of the ones that could be taken out before some of the others because it has patent rights. They won the patent battle apparently. So for that reason alone, it's worth buying. It's above trend line support. It's sitting at the 100-day. It looks fine to buy or to own. I think if it goes below trend line support, then you could worry about it. What was the other one? MRNS? I might as well do it. What is that?
We got time. We got plenty of time.
MRNS is what? Marinus?
Yep.
Yeah. Almost an engulfing today, not quite. Found support. It didn't quite test the 50s, stayed above it, finished well. As long as it stays above the 50, I'm happy with Marinus. It's got to take out, to really run, it has to take out 632. That's where the significant pivot is. You want to take out that 632 mark, and then it could fly. Then you're looking at a move probably to 789 on Marinus. Okay, so we did good.
We did.
Let me just see who else is here. Alexis is here. Oh, Alexis wanted those two. And Pete is here. Okay, so we said hello to most everybody. And if you didn't have a chance to watch us live, you can watch us later in the day. Catch us on video. Catch us tomorrow. Hopefully we'll make it on Monday, I mean. We had a good week. It turned out to be a good week, Kamal. I see you were nervous all week.
Well, the second half of the year looks better so far.
Yes, it looks much better. All right, everybody. See you all on Monday. Ciao.
Have a nice weekend.
You too.